Let us prepare our minds for silence as we sit. Let us be aware of how we are seated. Some of you may be seated on a chair. Make sure it has a straight back. We are sitting in a holy place, a space that belongs to us exclusively. And as we sit, let us drink in, as it were, the atmosphere of the place that we have created from prayer, meditation, and japa. Let us begin by relaxing the body and yet keeping it alert, making sure, as usual, that our hips are pushed forward, keeping the hands on the lap, stretching the back up so that the spine is straight, that the chest, the neck, and the head is all arranged in a straight line. Just feel the surge of divine energy going up the spine in the form of neurological energy, physical energy, distributing itself throughout the network of nerves to the tips of the fingers. Let us make sure that our arms are relaxed, legs are relaxed. And if you're sitting on a chair, make sure that the lumbar region, the lowest part, is in contact with the back of the chair. But if you are seated on a cushion or a prayer stool or some other thing that is on the floor, try not to collapse the shoulders. Try to keep the body straight. In keeping the body straight, we are confident that we are sitting in the presence of that being who knows us, that presence who infiltrates our very personality. No secret is screened away from this being. And so we come in a spirit of openness, non-judgmentalism, no criticism, no accusations, simply sitting, enjoying the blissful presence of the divine that pours out everywhere. We know that deep within us is that glorious inner authentic self, the source, sustenance of all things that expresses itself. Let us first expand this heart and its feeling of compassion and love toward all beings, to those who we know, those who we do not know, those sacred lands, islands as it were, within the ocean, and that blue orb itself, with its shining rim on the curvature of its surface, the darkness behind it, our blessings to that Mother Earth and its sister the Moon, and the life-giving source of energy, the Sun, and everything that glitters, and everything that moves, and everything that circulates. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings be blissful. May all beings have strength, truth, beauty, goodness, love that is inherently there in everything. And as we sit, we can feel it. We can feel its presence in the pulsation of the heart, in the movement of the lungs, in the contact with the seat on which we sit. We are on a spinning planet that moves at an angle, giving us varied seasons for growth, for food, and for us to appreciate the detailed beauty which we see in trees and flowers and the air and all these things around us. Let us become aware of this so that our minds are not occupied with affairs of family or world political affairs or any of these things that may be troubling us. For this moment in time, let us allow the mind to be saturated with qualities of strength and beauty, goodness and love. Let us appreciate that from within, all things are activated by that infinite invisible within us. Let us close the eyes gently. And in closing the eyes, not fully, but in a relaxed way, it gives us the opportunity to be aware of the inside of things. First, we can become aware of the surfaces of things, the body itself, its subtle movements. And if there is some physical discomfort, let us not wish it away. Let us bring our attention to that point. Let us make it the focal point of our physical feeling, drawing our attention like a beam to that area until we feel the temperature, the heat, the vitality of that particular organ. Deep within it, the various molecules and cells of the body are charged with divine grace, charged with divine energy. We are not normally aware of it. Let us draw our attention to it now as we sit. Let us feel a thrill of well-being throughout the entire body. Let us be aware of that particular sign of life and energy the heat of the breath, the miracle of taking air, cool air from the environment, allowing it to enter into our compression area of the lungs, distributing its wonderful elements, feeding every single cell of the body, not one or two, but 35 trillion cells. All at the service of the body, the mind, the personality. Let us think that this body is a house. Internal to this house, there is a great space. Much activity is held within this. It is a mental field, and let us observe all its comings and goings within it. Let us see that it is filled with wavy thoughts, impressions, and perhaps there is one that dominates. Don't shut it out. Take it. Make friends with it. Allow it to come. Identify it as a wave. And with great faith and trust, know that all of these waves come from a source called grace, divine grace flowing, a current. It doesn't mind if you channel this current toward anxiety or toward serenity. But inside, as we are looking at all these things, so many waves, that serenity that we always look for is there in that being that is watching. Let us close off all the senses now, like closing the shutters in a building, closing the windows, turning on the lights, so that all our attention is to the subtle area within. This housing called the body is infused with energy. We can feel its flow everywhere. It is infused with mental energy, supplied like a current, always flowing. And yet, in the stillness of our heart, that internal cave within, it is all serene. Nothing moves there. Its sound is silence itself. Complete stillness. Let us go to that place where we feel at home at last. That internal area where we ourselves sit. The primordial sound for this is Om. Mentally we can repeat it. It is not in the letters, It is not in the particular written form. It is not even within the sound. It is within the meaning. Let us meditate on that Om. Let us meditate on its meaning. Repeating it with reverence, with love. And the meaning of it sits with us in a knowing sense. We feel it as the overall presence of everything that exists. It is the beaming, flowing current, radiating in every single direction, enlightening and enlivening. It is that pure personal being who created you and all things, who made rhythm and harmony everywhere. It is that being that radiates, and for our convenience, think of it as the size of a thumb, a beaming light, if you will, incomparable in its brilliance and all-encompassing in its radiance, giving life and warmth everywhere. Let us sink down deeply into its inner presence and essence. Let us sink down so deeply that it becomes our own single identity. You would have noticed that in that inner essential presence, time has no meaning and space has no meaning. For a moment, as it were, we experience the nowness of pure being. Let us imagine that everything is flowing into it. Whatever different pictures or concepts we have, let us imagine that they are all in a liquid state, as it were, flowing into that central being, being absorbed totally. And once everything has been absorbed, let us imagine that all things from the subtle to the grossest are flowing out from it, radiating everywhere. The author of time and space itself is flowing outward. Once we feel the sense of poise and peace, the sense of our own immortal being, let us offer a sentiment of gratitude. Gratitude that in other circumstances we don't know the source of all being. And so we are happy to be in the flow of current going outward, forming our individuality and the individuality of all other beings, playing our part in a cooperative, loving way with all beings, knowing that every person, every place, every person we know of and those we do not, everything that occupies space, everything that flows and moves in time is simply that Om. Let us join our palms together in an offering of profound gratitude for this experience of oneness. Let us register its transforming effect on body and mind and the whole universe. Let us continue sitting. Do not get up straight away. Some of you may feel simply like continuing to sit, enjoying the blissful moment and the profound feeling of silence. Others may wish to stretch the body and their limbs and bask in the contentment of the last few moments. Some will want to pick up a scriptural passage and read. Others may wish to chant, and still others may wish to put on some quiet music that suits the moment. Whatever your choice, know that all your activities are sacred and lead to this moment of truth, of knowledge, and of experience. Every movement of your limbs, every reaction of the mind, all done with a sense of intention, goodwill, devoutness, and worship.